Beer Podcast is brought to you by these cool dudes.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Tony from the Red Beard Podcast, and I am hanging out with my man. What's up, dude?
What up? It's Cooley.
Yeah, man. So, dude, we got a really great episode today because we also have two special guests. Two, not one but two. Right. So, Jay, say what's up, man.
What's up, man?
Everybody knows Jay, man. We had Jay on a couple weeks ago for he's the lead singer of Thy Will Be Done. And he's killing it, and we also got our buddy Esteban over here, man. Say what's up, dude.
Hey, what's happening? This is indeed Esteban. No clones. It's the real one.
I feel like you have a name that just kind of rolls right off the tongue, Esteban.
As long as you say it with passion.
Yeah, always with passion.
With pasión.
Definitely. So, how's everybody doing? Everybody feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling great, man.
Feeling good. I have the day off.
Hell yeah,
and,
man.
I'm just hanging out with these guys. Am I talking a little louder? Thank you. Sorry, I'm just trying not to talk too loudly because my voice can be very, very sexy, and if a lot of women hear it on the radio, then I could overcome their minds.
It's a great superpower to have.
It is the best superpower.
Have you tested it?
I have. And in fact, right now, look out your window. There could be many women circling this house, waiting to ravage.
Oh my God, who's that?
And then
they're all running towards the house with pumpkin spice lattes and yoga pants.
Let us in.
And then I do this, and it totally just... No, I'm kidding. No, I'm feeling good. I'm glad to be here. I'm excited. I had the day off, so I'm hanging with these fine people.
Hell yeah. Jay, what's going on with you, buddy?
Not much, man. I've been under the weather. I mean, I guess that's the expression people use.
Yeah.
I'm short, so it works. I'm always under the weather.
Yeah.
But I was ill for a short period of time. But I am feeling... fantastic. No, I'm feeling great. I am. I'm feeling much better. Thank you.
Oh my God. So, guys, I'm glad to have everybody here. This is awesome, man. And we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. First of all, I just want to I think we're gonna jump right into this because we were all talking about it previously, and I think it's appropriate to let's just start off with this. So 2016 coming to a close tomorrow. Holy shit, a lot of people died, right?
Right.
Like, insane amount of people died this year. And I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of people that dies every year or die every year, but this was a big year for celebrities, I think is what we're kind of referring to.
A lot of musicians.
Prince, David Bowie, recently George Michael. Kind of bullshit, in my opinion, that all these people are just dropping like flies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, what does everybody else think? This is crazy.
Either they were all at one party and all made these crazy deals, or it's just someone posted something. Like what if this is the year that a lot of heroes are born? If one subscribes to that whole reincarnation aspect of things. But definitely a notable year. I just think that. Obviously there were a lot of drug use going on, a lot of lifestyle changes. I'm not saying they're all related to that. I'm not trying to be insensitive. It's just there's a lot of factors, a lot of variables, but definitely crazy, though.
I don't think you're being insensitive. I think you're being realistic.
Right on. Okay. Thank you.
I mean, David Bowie, clearly did some drugs.
No, he didn't. He was from outer space.
His
time was done.
Yeah, he hung out a lot with Jim Henson, and then Labyrinth was born.
Pretty awesome.
If that isn't an acid trip in itself.
Hello.
We're all very thankful for that.
Yes.
That trip right
there.
It's a
great one.
Well, I think it's not just so much drug use. Maybe that was at that moment. That was the one time that just kind of took him to that over the edge.
Yeah.
But years of use.
Years
that
exactly.
led to that, and just bad health, and then just the culmination of that, and then. But it's just so many that happened to this year at the same time.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. And then I think the big one that a lot of people were really distraught over was Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher is not just a celebrity; she is a legend, and I would say just a heroine, of
and no pun intended.
Yeah, wow. of every generation, you know what I mean, or the past generations. I mean, and people who have younger generations who have just got into Star Wars because of the Force Awakens coming out. I feel like that kind of rejuvenized the whole Star Wars franchise for people that may not have cared about it. And Rogue One just came out, and that was a great kind of tie into the first movie. So I think that really hurt a lot of people, because when you watch somebody on screen so much, you start to feel kind of close to them. So losing that, it feels a little bit more personal. And then on top of that, 2 days later, Carrie Fisher's mother, Debbie Reynolds, goes as well from...
So sad.
Yeah, I mean, and you and I were saying earlier, and I agree with you, that I think it's the stress that her daughter died, and then she had a stroke, and then that was it.
Like, it's so sad. There isn't a single parent out there who ever wants to think about having to bury their child. It doesn't matter about age or anything like that. So the strain that I'm sure it took on Ms. Reynolds, my surmise is that, it was just unbearable, Yeah. I bid all of their loved ones, everyone who's passed, celebrity or non, like just that strength and that light to carry through, especially this time of year. It's always difficult,
Yeah, holidays the worst time for somebody to go.
Man, for sure. And I think too with celebrities is we're so there's a timelessness to music and movies, so we always see them as like forever young. We don't really think about the fact that they're like these human beings who are aging as well
they're
throughout
like
time.
immortalized.
Right, they're immortalized in that
right.
time.
Well,
so it's tough.
Well, it's kind of like what you and I were talking about, Cooley, when and I talked to Don and Jim about this, is that like Tim Curry, like he had a stroke and I didn't even know, and then I found out because it was in Entertainment Weekly, and I remember him from like Home Alone 2 and he's in Legend and all these movies, and then you see him after a stroke and you're like, oh my God, this guy gets so old and he looks so bad because of the stroke, and it's like, it like is a reality check. It's scary. Right. You know what I mean? But I don't know. And then you got people like Alan Thicke, who just like looks like he's in great health and just gone, and that was scary because before he died, he tweeted something for like 4 hours before. And then,
dude, like so many, like in the last like round of deaths, which sounds so weird to say, like, but in the last round of death, you had so many precursors. I mean, like Alan Thicke is like tweeting away, and all of a sudden he has a heart attack. We just saw Rogue One, like the week before Carrie Fisher dies, and at the end there's this amazing CGI. Like model like that they use of Carrie Fisher when she was younger. And I'm sorry, Esteban, I know you have not seen the movie yet, and I just kind of like
leaving.
I just gave something away that's like kind of big, but
no, I totally imagine like what scenes must be hiding, waiting for me. But no, I totally get that.
But I mean, like that's like it blew my mind. Like, I mean, we see that she dies, her mother dies. You know what I mean? And then like. Who's the other one? George Michael. Like we're at work and like all day long.
All day.
We're hearing the song "Last Christmas"
all
day long, over and over again. They were playing that shit on loop. Dude, he dies the next day on Christmas.
On Christmas, yeah.
It was heart failure, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was on Christmas he died. So,
dude,
but what a very weird.
So next Christmas, that song is going to have tremendous meaning.
Isn't that
because
insane,
last
though?
Christmas he gave us a
like
song.
That song "Last Christmas" and he dies on Christmas. That's fucking
of
scary.
A heart condition.
Yeah,
unbelievably spooky.
Last
is what it is.
Christmas.
I gave you my heart.
It's
sick. It's sick. It's blowing my mind.
We can talk about like. Self-fulfilling prophecies. We can go down a rabbit hole of, recursive behaviors and recursive traps. But I mean, it's just.
And then
what are the odds?
What's that? Yeah. Well, the guy who played, he was the Hungarian man who, because people need to know this. It's not the voice of Alf. It was the guy who's
inside
in the Alf
right.
suit. Which I didn't even know till yesterday that was an actual person. I thought it was a puppet. But it's a person that was in that.
That person died too?
Yeah, he died yesterday, man.
What?
Yeah, yesterday. Somebody at work yesterday goes, hey, Gilligan died, but he died in 2005. So it's like, what are you talking about?
It's like, he died, but it's not like relevant to 2016.
2016. And there's always the jokes that come out. And
Mrs. Brady died.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Muhammad Ali.
Henderson. Funny story, my Courtney texted me and said, Florence Henderson died, and I was like, Florence and the Machines? Like, because like I didn't know who Florence Henderson was. Like, I never knew her real name, so like I didn't know like who. I don't know the person behind Florence and the Machines. I just thought that whatever. But anyway, like it was a stupid moment.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. So I just think like people losing a lot of people this year, but hey, 2017 I think is going to be a great year. I'm excited for it. New year, and there was one other thing we should mention. There was a GoFundMe page to keep Betty White alive.
Oh my!
So,
yeah, no. It's a GoFundMe page to protect Betty White from 2016.
Yeah, and apparently this guy who did this GoFundMe page has already raised like $6,000 out of $10K.
Jeepers.
But the funny thing is that I read into it because like who actually is going to be able to like that doesn't mean anything, But he said that he's like, I will take this money. He's like, and fly to wherever Betty White is. He's like, and make sure she takes her vitamins and all this stuff. And then he goes, but if she doesn't want somebody hanging outside her house, he's like, I'm gonna take the money and donate it to like an arts program in honor of her. Oh. So I thought that was kind of cool. But you
nice.
wonder if that's actually where that money goes. So who knows? I don't know. But anyway,
but what's scary though is you're talking about people that just kind of like look healthy and then just boom drop dead.
That's
like
the scary
30s.
part, man.
And that scares the heck out of me because I'm like, man, how much mall Chinese food have I had this week?
Yeah, man.
How many Sixers have I put away? And you just like, and like you're like, man, have I done my push-ups? Like, have I been keeping up on that? Have I been running? Like, no, I've been doing none of that. No exercising, eating lots of Chinese food, and like self-destructive behaviors.
Well, that rolls right into what we want to talk about next, right?
Yeah.
Which is what have we accomplished in 2016? It's almost over. Right?
How much did you eat as much Chinese food as you
I
had
have
hoped?
perfected more self-destructive behaviors. And I will hone them even more in 2017.
Yes. Very good.
Pass me that fifth egg roll, by the way.
Yeah.
Would you like another General Tso's chicken?
Yeah.
Yes. It's 2016.
Give me another spoonful. Yeah.
Would you like another wonton?
4, please.
First,
Take it.
deep fry it, and then wrap it in some rice and deep fry it again.
Dude, 2016, man. Cooley, you and I, man, we have been doing really well on this podcast and keep pushing it, man. This is actually going to be episode 68. Or 67, one of those.
67.
67. And then, dude, I think we
Oh, yeah, and congratulations. I heard you guys got an anonymous sponsor. Congratulations.
Ooh, thanks.
Yeah,
Very
pretty
cool.
fantastic.
Yep,
Awesome.
we have a secret admirer.
That's
Yeah,
so awesome.
yeah.
So kudos. Sorry, I just figured you guys are too humble to bring it up. I figured I would.
Yeah,
you.
no, I
Kudos.
appreciate that.
that.
Yeah, no, definitely. So, so definitely, pushing along, and I think we're improving a lot, doing really good things with this. So, and this year we went to multiple Comic-Cons. We went to New York Comic-Con, went to Rhode Island Comic-Con.
It was a blast. It was a lot of fun.
All right, we got press passes, so it's been really good. We're getting a lot of good feedback, and we're looking forward to. I think Terracon is coming up in February, which we're going to go to.
Yeah,
it's not as big as Rhode Island or New York Comic Con, but there are some pretty cool guests coming. King Ezekiel from Walking Dead is going to be there,
and it's a horror based con.
It is,
and like I'm into horror movies, man. You're into horror movies.
Hell
Our
yeah.
fans, our listeners, the people that check us out all the time. Hopefully they're into horror movies, because otherwise, what the fuck are you listening to us for? Because that's pretty much all we talk about is horror movies and sci-fi. So I don't know, like it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Definitely. What else, Jay? You got married.
I did,
I got
yeah.
married. Both got married. Hey, high five.
High five.
That's an accomplishment,
Very
man.
nice.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that was something.
I'll reach across.
Oh, yeah, hey.
Yeah.
All right.
You got married.
I did. No, I said, we both got married, man. Yeah.
Mazel tov.
Hell yeah. Both got married.
It's a good time.
What else? Oh, this is the first year I was nominated for a New York Theater Award because we did the Social Avenger in New
Yep.
York, and that went well, so that was cool.
Right
Yeah,
on.
man.
Congratulations.
Yeah, the Social
The Social Avenger was
By Lenny
awesome. That
Schwartz.
was a great show.
It was. It was very different.
Yeah.
Very in your face.
Yeah.
But it's awesome, man. So, yeah, so what else, Jay, anything else that you accomplished this year?
Worked on trying to finish our new album. So that's an accomplishment. That's painstaking at times, when you're a working class band. And, we had a weird year because our drummer, gosh, last December, he had cardiac arrest last December and was in a coma for 2 days. And that was scary. So, and he pulled through, and we had months where he was, on a defib vest, and, his cardiologist was monitoring him. So we didn't know what was going to happen. And we had just finished writing a record, and he had tracked some drums already, but he came out of the coma, and like one of the first few things he said was he wanted to redo some fills and redo some drum parts. I'm like, all right, dude. So it's rejuvenating. Yeah, and a cheeseburger. So I mean, it's been great.
That coma you were just in.
Yeah, right. So it's been awesome. So we tweaked some stuff, rewrote some stuff, and just been tracking. So before I got ill, I was in the middle of vocal tracking, and we've been looking for a lead guitar player. We've got some great candidates. So it's definitely been a behind the scenes year for us as a band. So we couldn't tour or do anything like that with Waterman's health, but it's definitely a lot of accomplishments.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, can't complain.
Nice.
Cooley, what about you, man?
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like because shit, you got a house this year too.
Yeah, I got a house.
I feel like this question was like a fucking loaded question just to make you look awesome and me look like a fucking tool. Dude,
no, man. Everybody has different accomplishments.
I'm playing.
Mine are just better.
I kid.
I just kidding. That's a dick thing to say.
My pocket lint collection is larger now.
You basically forced that out of me. What do you want me to say, bro?
Oh shit. No, but yeah, man, I feel like this is like the Redbeard podcast is the thing that I'm like most proud of this year. I mean, we started it last year. We had no fucking clue at all. Like we started with a Yeti and a fucking M audio microphone.
I think it was awful.
The M audio microphone lasted like 30 seconds. We fucking unplugged that shit and threw it out the window.
Yeah.
The Yeti, we did one episode and we were like, fuck this. We need to get different mics. And we just kept going from there. We just kept like learning, building to the point where now like I got Esteban over here like helping us out and doing a killer job like actually like tweaking all of this shit. Showing us like different things in Logic, compression methods, and it's I don't know, man. Like this is like I don't know. It just makes me feel good, the whole shebang. And honestly, like everything else, like it's just been a normal year for me. Mm-hmm. But like this is what I've been putting most of my mental effort into, and to see it pay off a little bit is actually really nice. Really nice.
Yeah. And we added a lot of video and green screen stuff. So
yeah,
and we've been adding that stuff to the site. So that's been like a big thing for us too. So yeah, I mean, I'm proud of it too. It's a learning process, but that's what you do, man. You just jump in head first and just take the punches and keep rolling with it. So Esteban, man, what about you?
Accomplishments. Wow. I picked up a couple of nice T-shirts.
Nice.
Because
Nice.
no, seriously, I never shop, never ever. I'm so picky. No, it's been fun, man. Like I get to do some really cool stuff at work now. I don't know if you guys talk about that on the podcast at all, so I'll keep that like on the down low.
Yeah, people know we work; they just don't know
where.
Where.
I see. So I'll keep that secret. Right?
Yeah.
Nice. I like telling my stories, getting paid to play with things. But it's been a good year, man. Like I love living with my girlfriend. I love our furry family. We have a big dog. We have 2 cats. So we have 3 rescues at home.
Nice.
That we provide a good family for. Trying to pick up as much work at the recording studio as possible, so I have a couple of nice songs on iTunes circulating.
Sweet, man.
And just trying to stay as busy as possible, man. Like balance on one side, like half trying to like get that career back, like more just to work with more artists. I'm saying, like I had gone to audio school and it was great. I've been recording with a lot of amazing people, and then I kind of stepped away to go back to school. But so I'm like kind of getting back in the game again. Yeah. So trying to pick up a bigger roster of artists and stuff. So it's been great. Just been having fun living in sunny Rhode Island.
Right.
Sunny, beautiful and sunny Rhode Island.
Sunny, all right.
And trying to just grind, geeking and tweaking and having a good time.
Yeah, man. And you and you guys who listen to us actually may be familiar with Esteban because we did play one of his tracks that he sent me a while back called Wednesday Madness, which is pretty awesome. It kind of had a little bit of like a, I don't know what that instrument was, that Chinese instrument in the background, that very Asian-esque sound.
It's weird. I don't even know if I can pronounce it. It was like an erhu.
Yeah.
It's like ERHU. Erhu.
It was so sick, though. So, and you had that, you put some beats behind it, and you, like, crushed that in, what, it was like an hour? So
No, that's super fun. Like, it's stuff that you could do on your handheld devices these days, which is ridiculous. So, like, I can just whip up my phone, open up GarageBand, which is free software that you get on your phone if you have an iPhone, and then all of a sudden I can just start experimenting with sounds, and I don't have to be a talented musician to do that, or should I say, like, I don't have to be a musician. You know, if I've never played an instrument before, I can pull that up and start making some cool things and experimenting, and that's so fun. And like even today with the Logic setup that we have, it's just it's intuitive. You just jump in and have no fear. Just jump in and start playing around. You realize how powerful these devices really can be, and you're like, oh man, did I just sit down for 5 minutes and make music that could maybe be an even bigger idea later? Like that's awesome, and that's so cool, and I love doing that. Like I'll challenge myself and be like, oh, let me give myself 10 minutes and see what I do. The next thing you know, I'm like, all right, I got Timbaland on the phone. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be sending you a file from my iPhone that is gonna be the next #1 track.
Better call Kanye instead.
And there we go. I'm gonna have a bidding war between Kanye and Timbaland. But and I love that ever since I was a little kid, like cutting tape and using tape machines, and then like going to like an audio tech school. Huge fan of like Nigel Godrich, which is like he's been the engineer producer to Radiohead for forever.
I know, yeah. Dude,
so
I know
he's like one of my heroes, and so I went to the same school that he went to, got the same training. I used to record with the Dropkick Murphys up in Boston for a while.
No way,
so,
that's sick.
Yeah, with Kenny and Al. So
hell yeah,
not one of like the main guys by any means, but they came and visited the studio that I was working at, and they were doing vocals in the Studio B that I was in. So I got to meet them. Really cool people.
Al's a good dude.
And no, really good dude. It was interesting because he had a paralyzed vocal cord for a while, or he had something going on where he had like a humidifier thing and honey, and so we had to go like phrase by phrase because his voice was like ripped, and you know how those guys sing, and so I can imagine like but it was great. And then Kenny jumps up and like boom boom done. Yeah. So, but it was great. So I like living in those like quiet dark rooms with like millions and millions of dollars worth of equipment, and you feel like you're flying a spaceship, and it's like you're catching those intimate moments with people, and it's like those sessions are awesome. Like you capture something, and you're like wow, like I was there when that happened. I captured that. Wow, like you're working with these people, you're helping them take these ideas that they have and like making it into something like that you could share with so many other people too. So that's been amazing. Like that's my obsession. I love that.
Oh yeah, man, that's awesome. So Cooley, I mean, there's something that I want you to kind of take the reins on, man, because there's something that we wanted to try and new this episode, and it was a game that you had actually kind of brought to my attention. So why don't you take the reins, explain how we're going to do this, and then we're going to jump into it.
Oh,
because we've been doing Would You Rather, but we're going to switch it up.
Okay.
It's called 5-second rule.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Right. So you get 5 seconds. I'm going to basically name a category or a topic, and in 5 seconds you need to name 3 things that are related to that topic, or like that answer the question, like 3 answers to the question. So
how do you win or lose this? Like, is it?
So basically what's going to happen is we're going to go around. So we'll do rounds. It'll be like let's call it 3 rounds.
Okay.
Right. Out of the 3 rounds, like let's say I start with you, Jay. I read you the question or the topic or whatever. You rattle off 2 answers, right?
Okay.
You don't get anything
because I didn't name 3.
Right. So it moves on to Tony, but Tony can't name
anything that I already said.
Exactly.
I got you.
And you got to name 3, right? And if you can't name 3, you don't get it. If you can't name 3, you don't get it. If I can't name 3, I don't get it. But you get a point if nobody else gets it.
Sure. All right.
Okay. Cool.
Right. So then you get a point, right? And then it just goes on from there. So we'll just go around the table, and let's do 4 rounds because that's 4 of us. We each get a topic, and
word. I'm down.
That's
Let's do
it. So that's how it works. And we're going to start it off.
I should have had more coffee this morning.
I'm feeling the same way right now. I'm like, oh,
very
brain
strong,
isn't sharp.
like Cuban coffee.
Kind of dull.
It's like I've had my seltzer. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, same.
All right, we ready?
Ready.
I'm going to start off with Jay. We're going to go
Oh, hey.
clockwise. Clockwise?
Okay.
Counterclockwise.
This is counterclockwise.
counterclockwise.
Okay.
Counter.
All right, ready?
I sure am.
Types of clouds.
Nimbus.
That's the name for cloud. That is it. That is
Yeah.
Nimbus.
So wait. Huh. So am I supposed to name them or just describe them or?
Name them.
Do we have to
Okay,
wait?
all right.
Do we have to wait our turns, or do
I already.
No.
I'm out.
So
Okay.
your turn. Go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say circular and Oculus, and they're not even right. I don't know. I know that Nimbus. That was the only one I knew. Yeah.
I'm thinking.
So I lost
I'm
that
thinking
round.
more now.
Esteban.
I know that there's a cumulonimbus cloud.
Oh, all right.
That's one.
Shit.
And that's the only one that I can.
All right. So guys, you
They're
have
long
guys. You
names.
have
You can't say all those
guys. You
names
have
in
5
5
seconds.
It took me 5 seconds to say a cumulonimbus.
Yeah. When
Yeah,
you
but
say
dude, clouds. like you're.
I'm
What are we all meteorologists?
no, well,
It's like,
hey,
I don't know.
I never said the questions were related to things that we were interesed in. Listen,
Things that we
here's,
would know about.
but here's,
enough.
here's the
Hey,
key
I got
though.
that one
Layers
right.
of the epidermis. Go.
I'm a little cloudy on the names.
Are you serious? Like,
So the key,
Okay.
the key, is to say Nimbus, right?
Yeah.
And then the other things that may be on your mind, but like don't start getting into a description or
okay.
like
Okay.
All
right. It's almost
but
like
I'm just gonna say,
yeah,
and
but
like
see,
you fill in.
Yeah, I was filling in because I didn't know any of that shit.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I knew I only had-
So
the key.
does it have to be an
but the
exact
key is to
answer,
not-
or
yeah.
like just something that's related?
No,
to,
it's gotta be. It's gotta be the exact name.
exactly.
Like you can't be
Alright,
like
word.
you can't be like cloud, rain, sky. No,
round.
they've got to be clouds. White,
flown above
fluffy,
them.
cloud, nimbus. I got 4.
dragon shaped. That one look like dragon. That one look like a VW bus.
All right, here we go.
Cloud.
Is it?
All right.
So I have nothing. So that's it. That round goes to Jay.
Damn.
All right.
Wait, I got one right though. I got one right.
But he
That's
was
all
a
right.
form
But you
of
need
Nimbus, though.
3.
You need 3. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No good. No good.
So if you don't get 3, it goes to the person that started off the round. So you're next in line, Tom.
All right.
Oh, Tony's
You ready?
Yeah.
up. Sick.
It's going to be things in the sky. Go.
Clouds, birds, stars, wind.
Wind.
wind is technically in the sky.
Well, wind is everywhere. You got it. So you got a point. So you got a point. Jay has a point. You're up next, Esteban.
Oh, quick thinking. Not one thing that I'm good at.
Hold on. And your category is things that grow. Go.
Trees, skyscrapers, children, broccoli.
Skyscrapers grow.
Skyscrapers don't grow, bro.
They get built, and then they grow in height as they build.
Organically, though.
No, but
Hey,
like
it did not
when you-
specify organically.
no, but when
That
you
was
say
very vague.
but when you say skyscrapers, I'm thinking that it's already finished. Like it's a skyscraper, it's done.
Well, what if one that's like halfway built and it's
the
getting
most
bigger every
random
year?
Skyscrapers. That was. Thank you for that.
That's the tough one, man. So like we've got
In the future, they will be grown.
They will be growing.
In the future, skyscrapers will be grown.
They can be found now in Tokyo.
man, I don't know, man. So like this is one of those things. So like also in the game, if there's something questionable like that, the rest of the
They're a panel of
players
judges.
can
I'm
can
gonna say
veto.
skyscrapers don't grow.
Okay,
Just throwing that out
I'm
there.
with Tony on that
I
one.
did throw a lot out there. Did I just need 3? That was an extra one.
Yeah, you said broccoli at the very end.
Broccoli
So what did you
grows.
say? You said
You
trees.
said trees,
I said trees.
skyscrapers, children, and broccoli.
And I said
So trees,
sky,
trees.
birds, stars, and wind.
So trees,
Wind's in the sky.
people, and broccoli.
Winds in the
All
sky,
grow.
man. Winds in the sky. Winds in the sky, keep on blowing.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
I should get a point for that. I got 3.
Sick. Yeah, yeah.
Trees, broccoli.
Should I give
children.
you the category? Because you can't do it yourself.
DIY network.
So what you're gonna do here on this app is you're gonna hit next.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm already there. You just look at Look at this here.
Yeah.
Right, you're going to see where it says preview?
Yeah.
Press it. Are you looking at the
I'm
phone
looking
of
at
me?
it. I'm
All right.
listening to you, bro. Stupid.
Press preview, look at it, read it off to me, and then hit go.
All right, cool. Word. All right.
Give him a hard one. Species of hippopotamus.
You already gave me a hard one, man.
All right, ready? Here we go. Jobs that involve horses.
Ranch hand, cowboy, jockey.
Oh, that was at the buzzer. That was
yeah,
at the
right.
buzzer,
Yeah,
my man.
That was
Right.
technically all right. We'll give
was
that
right.
one to
That
him.
was right.
Word.
Three.
Not skyscrapers.
Not
It's not.
Jobs that involve horses. Skyscraper. All right. All right.
No, you gotta do it like you did. You gotta, ranch hands, skyscrapers, jockeys, right? Like just mad confident that skyscrapers is part of this. Like,
Hell yeah.
You have to have like a compelling argument. to
Ranch
support-
hand. Amish.
Rocking chair. Okay.
Present your case.
You know
5
what a guy
seconds.
in a horse's ass is? An Amish mechanic.
Oh.
All right. So, ready? Let's go. Ready?
Wait, so you got that one. So it's Jay. Is Jay? Jay's turn?
All right, Jay. So I'll.
Jay.
Are you gonna? So I just. Oh, okay, cool.
You must do this in a different
right.
personality.
Wait, is it my turn or wait? Who's starting? I thought Esteban starting this one.
All right. So it'll be Esteban then.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going the other way?
Oh yes, we're going this way. Yes, that's
Right,
right.
right.
All right.
Am I right?
The pressure has
This is going to be so easy.
switched.
Electronic devices.
Computers, fridges, microwaves, vacuum cleaners,
that's
calculators.
good. Yep.
That was 4.
Word.
That was
All right,
too
word.
easy. It's too easy.
All right.
You nailed it.
Skyscrapers.
Oh, I gotta. It's your turn next.
Yeah, I know. I was going to turn around and relax. Wow.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Things that a plant needs to grow.
Water, sun, seeds, dirt, people helping that out.
Concrete.
All right.
I like that third
Good one.
third party element you added in there.
Yeah.
Like, necessary.
So Esteban has 1, Tony has 2, I have 1, Jay's up next.
Yeah, man. All right, let's just do this right. Let's do it proper. You know what I mean? You son of a.
You guys should do it as Lou.
I don't like the sound of this one. All right, here we go.
Arts and crafts projects. Go.
Macaroni on a plate, popsicle sticks glued together, make a house, and
Macaroni on a plate.
Of course, fucking Wicked Lou loses this one, right?
son of a bitch.
He
Yeah.
lost it.
I was robbed on that one.
Oh, God.
I was
Popsicle
rough.
sticks put together make a house. That was fucking brilliant.
The fucking answer takes like
technically that
3
was
seconds to say.
Yeah, I know. A macaroni on a plate. But how else would you describe that? It's exactly what it is. I guess you could have, the second one could have just been popsicle house.
No, you guys say it right. Freaking robbed.
Popsicles put together to make a house.
Here we go. All right, coolly.
I accept that answer.
Things you'd see while snorkeling.
Fish, stingrays, coral.
Dead body.
Dead body. That's a nice stingray. Ah! All right.
Blimey.
Blimey. That's another one.
Holy shit. All right. Cool. So I guess it's going to. Wait a minute. That was you. So now it's going to Esteban.
Does it go back to you, or did you?
Does it go back to me?
You haven't done one yet.
Hopefully the listeners at home or in their vehicles are keeping track and maybe can email us and let us know where we went wrong. Email us at redbeardwhatsup@gmail.com.
Oh, the emails are flooding in already.
I don't even think we're keeping score. It's just.
Yeah, no.
It's just.
It's for fun.
It's right. Hey. Hello.
Okay, this is fucking. Esteban, he rigged it.
I rigged it. Oh,
You rigged this
Is this
one.
for him or me?
This is for Esteban.
All right, chill.
Then it goes you.
gave me easy ones.
Ready? Musical instruments. Go.
Keyboard, harpsichord, harmonica, nose harp.
What the fuck is a nose harp?
Those harps are
You.
great.
That's
I thought I
minus.
could,
That's minus 2 points right there.
Since
Fucking
that was
nose harp.
Since
What is
that
that?
was an easy one, I thought I could throw some anomalies in.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
All right.
From the mind of Esteban.
Good. See, so that's
The noise harp is real.
that's a win for you. I give you that.
All right.
If it was a bicycle, it'd be a
here we
Schwinn.
go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Singers that are also actresses.
Whoa.
Go.
Oprah? I don't know. I have no idea.
Zoe Deschanel.
I threw it in there because I knew it was wrong because I had nothing. So I went.
That was great.
My mouth was already in the O shape. I was like, Oprah?
I appreciate that. Her stage name is Harpo, right?
Yeah, right. Harpo. That's her
Well,
company.
that's a tough one
My
because it's
God,
like
Rihanna?
actresses.
Nah, dude. I went blank on that right away.
Olivia Newton-John?
Yeah, Whitney Houston.
That was too
Dolly
much.
Parton.
That was
I was
too
gonna
much
say
too
Dolly
quick.
Parton.
It
I
was.
just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Funnel effect.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
And Jay Costa.
Yes. Am I doing this as myself, or do you want Lou? I mean, what do you want?
Surprise me.
Surprise us, yeah.
All right.
Be somebody completely different.
Okay. You got it.
All right, ready?
Yeah, I'm sure ready here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this here. I like this game here, and I like this here. What you got going on with the red and the beard? Yeah, that's good. That's
What's
real
your name?
good. My name's Cletus.
All right, Cletus. Cletus, list 3 school supplies. Go.
School supplies. I'm gonna say beer can. I'm gonna say a boot, and I'm gonna say a bandana.
I think I just lost like
Beer
5 years of my
can,
life.
boot.
And a bandana. Preferably it's one of them like American flag
where you
bandanas.
Where you from, Cletus?
I'm right here in your living room.
No, where are you from?
Right here in your darn living room. I
Where-
go wherever
where-
I want.
where'd
Don't
you-
tell me this America's free, man.
Where'd you
Free.
grow up?
I grew up at a small house. It was down a dirt road. It was a good time.
Where'd you go to school?
It was a place called Livingston Williams Elementary.
All right.
Yeah, Livingston Williams Elementary School. I went there for kindergarten through kindergarten and first grade, second grade, and you got all kinds of fun stuff.
So Cletus wins that round.
Cool. All right.
Wins every round from then on forward.
We're going to wrap up that 5-second game. And Jay, I just want to get to you, man. So what is your New Year's resolution?
I guess my New Year's resolution is the same every year. Like, I just want to be a better person each and every day. So I want to be a better person for those around me and the ones that I love, you know, and to whatever extent that is, you know, whether it's just being more supportive in every aspect, you know. They're just trying to help more people and just be there and just in turn hopefully help the world, make a ripple effect, you know.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. And I know that you got to kind of head out, so I wanted to get this other question in that we're going to kind of answer ourselves. If you had a favorite song of all time, because I know we have two guys, you know, who are big musicians here, are into music. What would be your favorite song of all time?
Oh my gosh. Woo, that's tough. Tough. Like, of all time?
I think it's like the song that like you could put on at any time and be down to listen to it. You know what I mean?
It'd be anything.
Anything.
All right. Probably be anything Bob Marley related.
Okay.
Or I enjoy Handel, but I'd probably go with Bob. Anything off of the Exodus album, or no, actually anything of his. I mean, probably like his late 70s stuff. I feel like he was like at his zenith then. Gosh, yeah, I don't know, man. I can't pick a song. Oh gosh.
So Bob Marley, that's what we got.
Yeah,
All
anything
right,
but
all right.
Bob. That'll just, it makes me feel good, makes me feel great, and makes me feel good about the world around me.
It makes you feel all right.
It does make me feel all right.
Because everything's going to
Makes
be
me
all
feel
right.
irie.
All right. It makes you feel
Irie, man.
Yeah, that's my pick.
All right, cool, man. Well, Jay, thanks for coming on, man.
Absolutely.
It was awesome having you
It's been
here.
my pleasure. I love you guys. Each and every one.
Absolutely, man. Love you too.
A very happy, healthy, and prosperous 2017 to all the Redbeard podcast listeners out there. And to you guys, I wish you all much love and success. And obviously, you guys are already on the right track with everything that's going on. So I love you guys.
Thanks, man.
Thanks
Love
for
you too.
having me.
Thanks,
So,
man.
I'll see you on the flip.
Hell yeah.
Word.
I love you guys. I will bounce. Do you want me to leave this? So you can do stuff with it if you need. You got a cable and a microphone. You can use it whenever you need it right now.
Sure.
You want to use it? Yeah.
Yeah, when you need it back, let us know.
No worries. Yeah.
Be great.
Rock and roll.
Dude, man.
Love you guys. Yeah.
Love you too.
You know what? Actually,
Merry Christmas. Have the cable.
I just need the microphone. Keep the cable. Love you.
Oh, shit.
Later, bro. Love you, brother. Take care. All right, be well. Be safe. I'll see you guys soon.
Hell yeah.
I'll grab my recyclables.
Recyclables.
Esteban,
Easy,
so
Jay.
good to see you, bro.
Going in, going
Be
in.
well. Going in. Take care.
Be safe.
Yes, be well.
yeah.
See you soon. Grab my jacket.
Do you recycle plastic bottles?
I do. The microwave that's out there is sitting on top of a. It's good. It's even better.
Before I go, could I use your restroom? Or as the imperialists call it, the loo?
Hey, Imperialites.
What's up, Lige? How you doing?
And we're rolling again.
Sweet.
All right.
So, yeah, man. So let's keep this going. Coolly, I'm just gonna jump to you, man. So, what is your New Year's resolution? It's always a sigh with everybody. Oh, it's something I gotta do.
I have to think about this.
Change.
Shouldn't you be
Gonna-
thinking about that like all year round, and then you finally come to like the decision like on New Year's?
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna.
No one's that disciplined. Come on,
I still got 2 days left.
that's true. That's true. You got time.
No, but I'm gonna. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna get that beach body by summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do it, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great New Year's resolution to have because it's like,
Yeah.
you know, you just. What I like about that too is when you go into a New Year's resolution that is about like getting into shape, you have those last days to just go ham. Just
Yep.
like, you're like, if I know on Tuesday or whatever I'm going to the gym, then these 2 days are going to be a massacre on myself. You know what I mean?
I
And
just
then
see, you watch too many people die,
Yeah.
like especially in 2016, all these celebrities dropping like flies and, not necessarily all due to like health reasons, but I mean, you gotta figure up back door open.
all doors open.
Going out the back door.
So you're watching all these people die. You know?
Yeah, and it's just not just them, but like not just the celebrities, but like people in my life that are. I don't know. It's just it's I don't want to see that happen to me. So, or the people that I care about.
Well, I was hoping everybody wanted to go to KFC after this and get a couple of double downs.
I have until the first, buddy.
I have until the first, buddy.
It's going to like 3 of those each, and then just
Where's the nearest Chinese place? So,
let's go to a buffet and stay there for like 4 hours, and eating everything.
oh my
over and
god,
over.
yeah, an Asian buffet. What about you, Esteban?
For New Year's resolution, well, I'm totally down with Cooley. It's just, but more so like just being disciplined to actually be like, all right, listen, let me think of food as more like medicine for the body, and just be a little more conscious to the crap, So maybe like reduce the mall Chinese food a little bit, so maybe like 3 times a week instead of. No, I'm just kidding. No, just eating better, man. Like more fruit and vegetables, and cooking more at home, and maybe running some more, like being more active with the dog.
Right.
Not pissing the girlfriend off so much. That's
Yeah.
probably going to be up there on the list of things to do or
Yeah.
not do
Yep.
in 2017. But yeah, dude, beach body, eating better,
Yeah.
get like ripped
Yeah.
at like,
And, like-
36.
Yeah.
Just
And like eating for
ripped.
fuel, eating
Yeah.
for fuel and not for a pastime,
Yeah, and just like portion control too. So it's like, because I'm the kind of guy who like, hey, I could get Subway. Subway's healthy, and I end
Yeah.
up leaving with like a meatball sub and like an Italian, Or,
Right,
like 2,
right.
and I'll eat like both of them in a sitting and be like, hey, at least I had Subway, but it was like 2 giant sandwiches.
Yeah.
So it's just yeah, like I'll put it away like crazy, but maybe sign up for like an indoor climbing gym,
There you go, man.
something like that.
That's something different because, like, I feel like that you don't necessarily think of it as exercise. It's more of like a fun activity.
Exactly.
You're climbing, but you're also like working out.
Exactly,
So-
like because the whole like going to the gym sounds like a chore. Like I have to go write a paper. Like I have to go to the gym and have this like formal in the box workout where I'm on a treadmill watching Food Network, which isn't very.
That's really
It
true.
doesn't help. It doesn't help. It's like I'm watching, I don't know, Rachel Ray make like lasagna while I'm running on a treadmill, and I can't balance on the treadmill because all I can think about is plowing my face into that tray of lasagna. But then if it's like a rock gym, it's like it's fun. It's like I'm going to the rock gym, like I'm going to have like a good time. But it's like so
Yeah.
exercising is like a byproduct of that,
Right.
Yeah, I think that's a good call out too. Like, I mean, I think like all the stuff because literally that's what is on my television probably like half the time Courtney's watching TV is like this Food Network stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it's great because she can cook her ass off, but it's horrible because like I'm sitting there and I'm watching it and I'm just like, I feel like having a snack. I feel like having something sweet right now. Like, why? And it's because I'm watching the friggin' Next Best Baker show or whatever the hell it's called, Cake Boss, whatever. You know what I mean? And it's
your brain is already your brain is thinking about food. Like you're literally like subconsciously salivating for no reason.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
yep,
and the
it's
stuff
like
that they
Pavlov's
make
dog.
on that show.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you'll be like, that cake is bigger than me. That cake is literally bigger than I am.
Yeah.
I can walk into this cake. Like the stuff that they make is ridiculous.
And it looks like Transformers. Holy shit! You know, what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna
it's
take
like a
bite
double
out of
whammy.
Optimus
I have to
Prime.
have it.
Yeah.
You know, it's yeah.
I'm gonna eat Optimus Prime right now. I'm gonna eat his face off.
Oh my god. Jesus. I mean, I guess I'll jump to me. It's kind of on the same page as you guys, but I don't have a choice. I either have to. So I'm doing a show in the spring, and it goes up in April, and it's based on a character that I played. Oh my god, 14 years ago was the first time I ever played the character in a full show, and I got ripped for that show because at one point he turns into a superhero. It's a comedy. He's like a nerd, but he turns into a superhero at one point. And he takes his shirt off, and I got all ripped out for it. And then I did the second show 10 years ago to that, and that was like a sequel, and I got in shape for that. And this is the third time. And I read through the script, and there's another scene where the director put in that I have to take my shirt off again. I'm like, well, now I either work out and do it right and look good for the show, or I don't and I look like an asshole. And I'm not gonna take off my shirt. You know what I mean?
No more Twinkies.
Yeah, exactly. So I've kind of already started. Like I've been trying to run like 3 miles a day. I've been trying to get back into the weight thing. So watching what I eat. Really trying to like take this like full force like I've done in the past, because it's so easy to get lazy. It's so easy to just be like, it's so easy to make excuses for yourself and be like leave work and be like, it's cold out, I'm gonna go home, or I don't feel like it because I had a long day at work. Well, that's bullshit. Like I take my gym bag with me and put it in my car so I don't have a reason to not go straight to the gym. If I stop home, I'm staying home. Like, I know myself well enough, I'll stop home, I'll be like, well, it's 7 o'clock. It's too late. It's not, though. Like, the gym's open 24 hours. So, you know what I mean? Like, I just have to force myself to go and do this. And I agree with Jay, like, always, every year, just kind of trying to improve yourself, be a better person, be more positive. I think positivity is a big thing, having a positive outlook on life, and everything kind of affects the way I think it just like being positive affects the people around you. There are people that we work with that are positive pretty much 90% of the time. You know, everybody has a day where they're just not feeling it, but that positivity is very contagious, and I want to kind of make a conscious effort to kind of do the same. So yeah, man, and just kind of, if I have a goal, do it instead of just making excuses. You know?
True. No, that's the discipline issue that I have. It's like, I could make something healthy to take to work, but it's just so much easier to tell those ladies at the Fuji Chen that I want fried rice and bang bang chicken, and it's just so quick and easy and delicious. Or I'd be like, I should go running, and then I'm like, I don't have running shoes. Well, then fuck that. I'm gonna sit down and drink another beer because
I don't have running shoes.
I don't have running
so
shoes.
fuck that.
I'm like, I could lift weights. I don't have weights. I can lift books. I don't have enough books. This is getting too complicated. I'm just going to take a nap. That's kind of where I'm at. So
I'm
it's the
just gonna take a
discipline.
nap.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like that. It's like Brian Regan. He's a comedian who did this big thing about yoga. He's like, I went to do a yoga class. He's like, or I got like the tape and I'm watching it at home, and she's like, bend down. She's like, and touch your ankles. She goes, and breathe. And he's like, he reaches down. He goes, I can't breathe. and then he's like, grab your leg and throw it around your neck like a scarf. He's like, what? He goes, why don't they make yoga's supposed to be relaxing? He goes, why doesn't she tell me to do something relaxing like get your favorite pillow, curl up on the couch, and relax.
Light some candles.
Yeah.
Listen to the rain. Don't rip your leg out of the ball socket.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh
man.
shit.
Thanks.
Tone, what's
So-
what's your favorite song ever?
Ever, dude?
Ever.
People
And-
are going to be very surprised, but I already know what it is. It is "Give Me Shelter" by the Rolling Stones.
Damn, that's a good one to have.
And there's a reason for it. It was actually a lot of my friends would probably be surprised it's not a Dave Matthews song because Dave Matthews Band is my band. But it wouldn't be anything Dave Matthews. My second would be "All Along the Watchtower," but the Jimi Hendrix version. But yeah, "Give Me Shelter" just kind of tops it, and I think it's because I use that song for multiple things. I really like it because it's in pretty much like every Martin Scorsese movie. That's like his go-to song. It's in The Departed. It's in Goodfellas. I mean, you name it. It's there. So by hearing that song, it kind of transports me back to watching those movies and like how I felt when I watched it. But there's a lot of other stuff about that song that I just feel is super interesting. And it's eerie. There's a backstory to it. And quickly, I'll tell you what it is there is actually, a lot of people don't know what the woman in the song is screaming, and she's actually screaming rape and murder. And when she filmed it, or when she recorded it, she even asked them, she was like, why am I saying rape and murder? And he's like, well, basically what's going on at that time period, with like civil rights, and there's a lot of other things going on. There are riots in the street. Rape and murder was just a shout away. And so that's why he wrote those lyrics. And I always found that was very interesting. And they called her, she was like a choir, like she sang in a church, and they called her and they had her come in. She was pregnant. She sang the song. And you can actually hear her just singing it without any of the music behind it, just in the recording studio, just her voice. And it's super eerie because you hear them in the background actually, like when she hits this note where her voice like cracks. You can hear them if you turn it up loud enough. You can hear them going like "woo" because it was so awesome in the background, and that's still in the song. And other weird thing about that is after that, is like the next 2 days they say that she thinks that it was because she sang so hard that it caused a miscarriage, which is weird. So that's another backstory to that. But there's so much stuff about that song, and I just think it's great. And I listen to that song every time before I go on stage as like a prep to pump me up, and it never fails. So, and I could listen to it forever. So
Nice.
But so it's "Give Me Shelter" by the Rolling Stones.
What about you, Esteban?
Ooh, wow, I listen to so much music, but I have to say that the one track that has always hit me for so much, for so many reasons, because like I have like the engineer side and then the fan side, and sometimes those kind of like fight each other. But the one song that I think is like such an epic track in my life was it's "Paranoid Android" by Radiohead.
Oh, it's a good one, dude.
And there's so much going on in that song. So much going on, from like an acoustic ballad to crazy like destructive distorted guitar to it's just so much. And when you really like, if you've actually listened to that song and followed the lyrics, it's a very terrifying song. It's very, very terrifying, especially right now. We're talking about like the new year and going into 2017 and everything going on with politics, and how there's this paranoia going on and there's this fear going on, but you don't exactly know what to do about it. And so there's also that kind of like that paranoia where there's things that are out of our control, that are barreling out of our control, and there's nothing that we can do about it. And so there's almost like a solace in that, because like at the same time it's like, well, what can I do? You're just kind of a part of all that. And so it's terrifying, but it's also like a solace at the same time, if that makes any sense. And if you remember kind of like at the end of that song, he talks about how he's like, he's just like rain down on me at the end, and he's just like the planet, the vomit, like God loves his children. It's like the planet, the vomit, like all this stuff that's going on. And he it's drenched in like the irony and the hypocrisy, and it's just, there's just so much going on. Like I could never be the one to be like, hey, this is what the song means, because there's so much. Like it would be almost pretentious for me to even say that. Like I could describe the meaning behind that song, but it's been the one track that's like in your face, like impact, like right in your chest. You're like, wow, like this is so powerful.
Yeah.
So, and like open to interpretation, but that's like the one song that has been so epic. Like the second it hits from the end, it is a wild ride for like the senses and the psyche. So that'd be my number one. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. That's a
Nice.
good song, dude. What about you, Cooley?
King of Rock by Run DMC.
Nice. That's a good one too.
Yeah, it's not. I have no story behind it, man. They are the pioneers of hip hop as we know it today. Not that like candy bullshit, like hip hop, the hippie to the hippie, the hip hop, and you don't stop.
That was going to be my number two, man. Why are you gonna be-
It's not that Sugar Hill Gang crap. It was hardcore. It blended, infused, rap music with metal. It was a fantastic track, and every time I hear it, I just get amped. There hasn't been a time that it's come on the radio that I haven't like just stopped everything that I was doing and just started just like grooving out to Run DMC. And I think they've made one track since then that has kind of been equal to that, and that's Raising Hell. From the Raising Hell album, because it's very similar formula for the song. But Rick Rubin, I believe, had a lot to do with that, and he's great producer. He's produced like some of the best tracks out there, from Beastie Boys to what's his name there, Eminem.
Yep.
And he's produced a lot of rock acts. He's great. So good shit, and that's my number one.
Nice, man.
Love Run DMC. You ever had that on tape cassette?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
That was the back in the day, like DJ Jazzy Jeff on cassette tape.
Oh, hell yeah.
I wore out that rewind button, man.
Yep.
For that track.
We're from the generation that if you wanted to quickly rewind a cassette tape, you put a pencil in it and you spun it. You remember that? Oh,
Yep.
Man,
Oh my
back in the
God,
day,
yeah.
people are like, "What's a cassette tape?" What is
Yeah,
that?
so us three right here can actually remember cassette tapes. So
Yeah.
it's a common ground.
No, I had a buddy that drove a Cadillac that had an 8-track tape player. In
Oh
it.
my God.
And he would jam out to CCR. So like those cars that were boats, and he
Yeah.
would pop that in there and be like CCR, 8-track player in a car. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
Lige has probably heard of cassette tapes. Probably hasn't.
They have like it's like a medium that isn't
I've, like, heard
tangible.
it, but not, like,
You've never seen one in person, huh? Yeah.
Like it's like nowadays children, it's like we could hold a cassette tape or hold a CD or hold, nowadays it's all digital, it's all on
Yeah.
devices. So there's
That's
no
it.
like tangible music collections anymore. Like
Right.
you don't see a kid that's like, oh, I got a CD collection, or I've got like
Everything
an
is on
MP3
YouTube,
collection.
bro.
It's all streamed.
You know what's
people
funny,
don't
though?
have music collections anymore.
Is I still have a bunch of CDs. Like when I moved into the new house, I had a box of CDs that I had, and Becca was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "What do you just throw those out?" I'm like, "I'm not throwing these out." I'm like, because I could technically download the music. I was like, but I'd have to pay for it. I already have it. I was like, these are a collection that I'm not just gonna toss.
Yeah.
It's kind of
CDs
like
sound better than MP3s anyway.
yeah, and it's kind of like now people saying like, oh, like it's like vinyl's coming back. Like people are like, oh my god, like you still have real vinyl. I gotta get a turntable. It's like there's a different sound quality to that vinyl that you hear when you play that record than what you'll hear digitally.
very-
So
very
I think it's
velvety.
important to hang on to those things.
I agree.
I mean, not like a hoarder, but like hang on to those important things. So, but Cooley, I know we already did the 5-second game, but we definitely want to do another round of Would You Rather because people seem to enjoy that.
Yeah,
So,
man.
Yeah, so man, you got it on your phone, dude. I'm just gonna let you go. Do you want to do it? You want me to do a first round, or actually, Esteban is one of our guests, so he gets to do the first round.
What is this? Would you rather?
So basically, would you rather eat a bucket of ants and always be happy, or eat the most yummy thing ever and have everyone hate you?
I think I already have most people hate me anyway. So no, I'm just kidding. It's like I'm fine with that. People
way,
suck.
kid.
No, I'm just kidding.
No
People suck.
way.
I'm fine. No. So how big is this bucket of ants we're talking about? Just a bucket of ants.
Just a bucket of ants,
are
bro.
These fire ants.
Like it's a bucket of 5 ants. Okay, like, dude, it doesn't matter how many ants. Like, I mean, you're eating
be
ants.
Very nutritious. So you know what? I'll go with a bucket of ants. Yeah.
Okay, all right,
Yeah, bucket of ants,
and always be happy.
and always be happy.
All right, let's see. We've got
And I'll have
63%.
Lots of protein.
Shows that, and
ants.
something interesting about that is that if you're always happy, then you're happy eating a bucket of ants, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Or does
So-
the happiness kick in once you like swallow the last ant?
Oh, I don't know. Is it worth it at that point? I don't know.
But by that point, you're like, you know what? I've eaten all of the ants. I might as well finish off the ants. You might and like develop a taste for ants, and then be like, yeah, you know, ants are awesome.
Tone,
Yeah.
would you rather be in the dank as fuck Turtle Legion
What?
or be in this is I don't even know what the hell that is, or be in the scummy fungi?
Now, go another question.
Next question. Would you rather would you rather lick a foot or lick an armpit?
All right. So, no, seriously, I'm thinking this out, right? Because I'm not gonna lick an armpit because there's nothing about that that's cool, right? Like at all, right? It's gross. That's where you just sweat, right? That's basically where your body is like, I'm warm, right? But like licking a foot, like I might not be into it, but the person that I'm doing it to might be enjoying it, right?
What if it's like Bigfoot's foot?
Then fuck yeah, I'm licking Bigfoot's foot and I fucking found him. like, are you serious? Like, and he's got a foot fetish because he's into that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
73%.
Like, found him. I'm rich. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I licked a foot.
Yeah,
I licked a
right. And I'll find out if he likes beef jerky.
Like on the commercials.
Yeah, seriously, man.
73% chose lick a foot.
Hell yeah. All right.
Interesting.
You want me to give you yours?
Yeah.
All right, word. Let's see. So, yeah, cool.
There's a dude, the Woonsocket foot licker. We talked about this on one of
that
our
guy,
episodes.
he's weird.
That's a thing.
That's a thing. Like, this dude used to like hang out like in stores and like hang out in the racks or whatever. And like when women would like be like in the racks, like he'd just like sneak a lick.
Oh, jeez, that's creepy.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
See, this would be a great question, but I can't ask it because it would be very inappropriate. Just read that. There's no way we can talk about that right now. like,
Oh God.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even.
What is that? Now I need to see it.
Like, that's not
Oh,
one. that-
jeez, that's just not right.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Okay. Would you rather be a famous Call of Duty YouTuber or be a famous Minecraft YouTuber?
I'd rather be a famous Minecraft YouTuber.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not a Call of Duty guy.
Not me neither. I have to say, not a Call
Not
of
a
Duty
Call
guy.
of Duty guy. I mean, like, you know, you go out and talk. If I was a famous Call of Duty YouTuber, then I would only be famous because people would be laughing at me the entire time that I'm playing Call of Duty, because I'd just run out there, I'd get sniped, I'd respawn, run back out there, get sniped, respawn, run back out there, somebody will run up to me, knife me in the head, I'll respawn, run back out there. I won't even have a kill yet. It'll be like a 20-minute video of me. How many times can you die in how many different ways?
Yo.
That would be my YouTube video.
Dude, you need to make that YouTube video because you can clearly do that. It's like, it's not a challenge to die. So just go out there, post that, and get freaking famous, bro. Serious?
It's happened before. It's
Just
been
walk out there and walk around, and then just get killed. Seriously. Easy, man. Easy. You just signed your own millionaire check. There you go, man.
Esteban.
You're
Yes.
in the map and then you hear a shot and then you shoot and get hit in the head.
Do you want to do one more round?
Yeah.
Let's do one more round.
This is a gross one.
It's a gross one.
Can I name more electronics? Jobs involving horses.
Would you rather kiss Donald Trump or kiss shit?
Well, since they're both practically the same thing. I don't know. This is a tough one because
It's a tough one. I love
can
it.
I just die? Is there a third option?
No.
It's like do this, or death. Or death. You know what? I'm gonna stay true to my hatred and say that I would kiss a tiny little turd instead of kissing Trump.
I don't think you have a choice over how big the turd is,
I
bro.
don't think-
Like
think I
you're
do.
gonna French kiss Trump, or you're gonna get fucking like tongue deep in a pile of shit.
Technically, since I could
one big
probably
pile of shit.
pick up some kind of a disease from the shit that could be more dangerous than whatever diseases are lurking within the soul of the Trump. Wow, I don't know. Honestly, I'm still gonna go with shit. You know what? I'll still go with shit. I'd rather die. from
72%
kissing
of
shit.
people actually agreed with you on that. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go with shit.
okay, where were they at the polls?
I know, really.
Tony,
Yo.
would you rather kill yourself in a mall or kill yourself in a school?
Oh, jeez,
I should get you a different question because
that's
both
scary.
both are just killing yourself, and that's just silly because it doesn't matter where.
I've thought about one more than the other, definitely.
It's like, would you rather make out with Trump or kill yourself?
Here's a question:
All right.
would you rather kill a black guy or kill an Asian guy?
That's weird. What's up with these questions?
I'm probably going to say a black guy because the Asian guy might know Kung Fu.
I don't know if that's
No, I'm getting you a better question than that.
You, like,
No, I was just as many stereotypes as I could throw into that question, that answer as possible.
You said kill a black guy, but there's like a black guy in front of you.
Yeah, that's
So
why I did it.
We're looking at politically
why
correct
I
in the
did
rear
it.
view mirror right now. It's like in the rear view mirror.
Stupid Target ad. Sorry, guys.
Like, if he asked me a question like that, does he expect me not to make fun of it? I mean, like, come on. All right, what do you got?
My question is, where's
Oh.
love?
All right, here we go.
Here's a good one. Would you rather receive $10 million worth of crack on your doorstep or receive nothing?
I'm going to take the crack because then I can sell it. Or then you know what I could do though? I could probably call the cops and be like, "Yo, this crack just
I
showed
got
up."
$10 million worth of crack over here on my doorstep.
It's like,
Yeah.
yo, I've watched Breaking Bad. I could totally get that shit.
No.
Disappear.
No,
like
you
in
can't.
a day or
$10 million
two.
worth of crack on your doorstep. You call the cops and you're like, "Yo, I got $5 million worth of crack on my doorstep."
I don't know. Where
I answered
this
my
came
door
from.
to get the paper and I found crack. Help.
So what you're saying is that one mistaken delivery could turn somebody into a crack dealer.
Hell yeah, man. Seriously, say my name.
What if it gets delivered to like the old lady up the street? Next thing you know, she gets like a brand new Cadillac.
What are you talking about? She's having a fucking party.
Hilarity ensues.
She's like, I already lost my teeth. Let's go. All right, here we go. All right.
Make that shit disappear in like 2 days. I've seen Breaking Bad.
Would you rather be able? Oh wait, Is this for you? This is for you, right?
is gonna be for
All right,
me.
Yeah, wow. All right. Would you rather be able to have a superpower or be a billionaire? Because I feel like you could become a billionaire if you have a superpower.
Well, it
Depends on the
what
superpower.
No,
Right, so
man.
my
Like,
answer
well,
is-
what's the
I agree.
superpower though? It doesn't say you can make it whatever you want. Then, so you choose your superpower, and choose the one that would make you money.
Well, if I could choose one, that's a totally different story.
Yeah, like, dude, if you can fly, like, you could probably.
Here's my answer. My answer is this: I'm going to be a billionaire
Yeah.
because I'm going to live comfortably for the rest of my life. I pick a power. Let's say it's flight.
Yeah.
and then I fucking crash and die. That does me no good.
Well, dude, if you can fly, that should prevent you from crashing.
No,
Unless you're an
I-
idiot.
Listen, man, I don't have. There's no built-in radar. There's no like, you know what I mean? Like planes are up there, bro. Like, what if I like fly right into a turbine, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many variables that we barely get by driving on a highway that we drive on every freaking day
And driving
for the
is
last
easy.
16 years, 20 years, right? Like, but I'm gonna go fly in the sky where I have no idea what I could run it. No, so
You're ruining this question because
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be a
dude,
billionaire.
you never wanted to be Superman and fly
I wanna
around.
be a
Like,
billionaire.
Yeah, but he's got like he's Superman, like he's indestructible, so he doesn't have to worry about crashing into something. You know, like if you pick one superpower, just because you can fly doesn't mean you're like
Good at it.
indestructible. Yeah.
all right, be a billionaire. Word.
I'd go with billionaire. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And I've watched enough comic books to know that once you get a superpower, somebody else is going to get a superpower, and there's going to be beef. And I'm a peaceful kind of guy, you know. I like,
It's gonna be beef.
yeah, you know.
So what's for dinner? Dun, dun, dun.
Unless my superpower was to like make billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah,
Then I could be
right.
like, ha
That would be a good
I beat the
superpower.
question.
Making billions and billions of dollars.
There we go. That's my
Word.
bam.
So
that's it.
Yeah, man. I just want to say I'm glad that I get to have we get to have Jay and Esteban here, and Lies jumped in at the last minute, man. So it's always great just to do this podcast every week. It's something I look forward to, and I can't wait to see what 2017 brings. And hopefully Betty White makes it.
Dude,
You
it's
guys
just going to
got
keep
one
getting
day.
better and better.
It
It's
is.
going to keep getting better and better.
Hell yeah, man. That's all it is. So I thank you, Esteban, for joining us, buddy.
No, thanks for having me. We had some dark moments, but we got through.
Yeah, we did. But dark is fun, you know. You gotta embrace the darkness, you know. Hey, man, if you realize that Chinese food is a killer, then like that's dark, but we just move past it.
It's true.
how-
Especially that delicious dark meat with the General
Right.
sauce. Dark meat.
Oh,
it's delicious.
Well, yeah. So that's all. That's all we got. That's all she wrote. So I guess we'll see you guys in 2017. See you next year.
Peace.
I'm gonna get
Later.
some Chinese food on my way home.